Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another one. It's Nostalgia Bong Hits, and we're back with the collection. And today I want to talk about something funny. So I was watching a Vapor video, and he bought more prismatic ETBs, regular ones. I'm like, man, geez, Vapor. The comments are rough. They're brutal. A lot of people call them stupid. You know, it's just like ridiculous that you can kind of just buy what you want to buy. But people are calling them stupid, this, that. And it is what it is. But someone said vapors, some of the comments are brutal, but it's one thing to just joke around. And the comment I did enjoy was someone said vapors going through Evolving Skies PTSD. and that one I thought was good because it's just tasteful. It's not mean. It's not bitter. It's not being a shithead. Like it's just, yeah, that's I think we're all having Evolving Skies PTSD right now. And that gets me into the next part of this video and why I actually am making this video. Is Evolving Skies PTSD is actually a real thing. And I want to explain why. I feel like a lot of us, the past couple months, we have been letting these slip through. Because I'm telling you, I've seen them on Marketplace for like $330. Even like last week. Really good price for them. I've been telling you guys to pick them up at $250. The cheapest listed on, like, most of them listed on TCG Player are approaching $500. And they're slipping right through your nose. They're slipping right under you. You're not even realizing it because you're in the coma of, oh, I don't know what's going to go up. I don't know what's going to do anything. These are it. They're getting harder to find. You're going to see these be $1,000 one day. I don't know when, but they're approaching $500 now. And that gets me to my next point. Is an interesting listing I seen today. Someone wanted $3,000 for fucking 2 Evolving Skies Pokemon Center ETBs, which is fucking $1,500 a piece, which is just wild. Wild. Now, the point of this video is I want to make a comparison of like rarity in sealed that a lot of people may not understand. Now, I see Evolving Skies Pokemon Center ETBs a good bit on the market. I regularly see them for sale, at least listed on the market at a whatever price. Not a great price, but a whatever price. And I want to talk about something I don't see on the market that's Evolving Skies related, and it's these. I've seen one in like a year and a half, in the original plastic with the window tints, these Costco bundles. I'm telling you, the survivors are rarer than you think. And that is going to be a big deal in 2 or 3 years from now, in my opinion. And it already kind of is. The cheapest listed, it was $450. These are the cheapest listed is $650 for one of these. And there's only one, besides my ones here. And I want to know from my subscribers, do you see these often? Like, do you see Costco Evolving Skies ETBs in just the plastic? Do you see them in the boxes like this? Like, I want to know, am I crazy? Delusional, or are these like in someone's closet? They own a bunch of them too. I'm not like the only one that owns them. Like, I want to know, because I don't see them, and especially in the boxes, I don't see them in the cases. And to me, these are more rare than the Pokemon Center ETBs. They just are, because more people ripped them open. More people didn't. No one left them sealed. And in my opinion, I know this sounds fucked, like, the one that's listed for $650, I would value this at $700, and even that, I wouldn't sell it for that. Like, I will gladly wait till the market really appreciates these in the next 4 or 5 years, and they're like over $1,000 a piece. Like, even at $1,000, I would be tempted to not sell these. Like, to be totally honest, because there's none. There's none, and they're actually more rare in my opinion than the Pokemon Center ETBs, even though the Pokemon Center ETBs are technically more desirable. That might change. And that's why I'm saying, if you can find these in the wild, if you do, and they're in their original box or even in their little original plastic, and you find them for like under $500, you should pick them up. And it's the same thing with the regular Evolving Skies ETBs. If you see them in the like 350s, you should grab them. Those are going to be $500 to $1,000 ETBs. And they're just getting old, they're getting more expensive, and it's just the reality of it, And that's why I haven't sold any of mine, even though I'm way up. Like, bought them for 40. They're now like $600 for the ones in the boxes, at least. And, you know, unlike Vapor, I actually bought a shitload of Evolving Skies. So I don't have the PTSD as bad. I just wish I would have bought a hell of a lot more. But that's just the point of this video. We're about to add the Fusion Strike Pokemon Center ETB case to the collection. I had one. I should have left it sealed. And this time I will never open one. I will leave it sealed for eternity and probably keep it in the collection forever. So we'll finally have a Brilliant Stars Pokemon Center ETB case and a Fusion Strike one back there. That'll be awesome. But, you know, that's just the point of this video. You know, I can't stress enough. You know, these Evolving Skies regular ETBs are slipping right under everyone's noses. You know, they're going right past you. If you see them listed on Marketplace and pass them by for $330, $350, and you're going to see the cheapest ones listed in like the next month for $500. You're not going to find them any less than $500 in ETB, man. It's going to be the same thing that happened with Team Up, you know, and I think that's coming very, very soon. And, you know, you can bitch, you can complain about it, whatever, but I think it's going to happen. That's why I really suggest that if you can find these in the original plastic, you should pick them up, man, because in my opinion, I like them better than the Pokemon Center ones. I think they're cooler. I don't know. It's just my opinion. I know people won't agree with that, but they're just really fucking neat, man. And there's just not a lot. And let me know if I'm crazy. Let me know if I'm wrong. You know, that, you know, one of your friends maybe has like 50 of them somewhere, and I'm just, maybe no one's selling them because they're just like, I'll keep holding. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if I'm wrong. But yeah, you don't see them. You know, I figured at these prices I would see a bunch pop up for sale. I mean, it should weed everybody out that wants to get rid of them, and just no one does. So that's just the point of this video. Don't let Evolving Skies slide, the ETBs slide under your nose, because it happens like that. Like with Cosmic Eclipse booster boxes, man, they slid in everyone's nose. They were $300. They were $1,000. Now then they were $3,000. Now they're fucking $6K, whatever the fuck they are now. You know, it just slides under your nose, and then it's too late. So, just the point of this video, don't let the same thing happen with Evolving Skies. It's going to continue to get worse. And same with Fusion Strike Pokemon Center ETBs. That's why I've been telling you guys to grab them while they're half price, half the usual price, you know. And that's just the point of this video. That's the kind of stuff you should be adding to your collection, because that's positioning yourself in the best possible fucking ways. You know, Evolving Skies ETBs, Prismatic Pokemon Center ETBs, you know, Chilling Reign booster boxes, Lost Origin booster boxes, Fusion Strike booster boxes. These are all pretty much the S tier investments that you should be making. But keeping an eye out, you know, because if you see these, there are not many left, in my opinion. I think there's a lot less left than the market realizes, and in another year or two, I think the market will start appreciating the fact that if someone has these in the, especially collectors, if someone has these in the sealed boxes, because they're just not around, you know. So just something to consider, something to really, you know, ponder on buying, so you don't have Evolving Skies super PTSD from not buying at all. So anyway, that's all we got for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're out.